Hello everybody and welcome to episode number 6 of Old School RuneScape Self-Improvement. I am standing here right now outside the start of the Making History quest and I do look sweet. I mean, look at me. I think I look awesome. Anyway, we have 3 quests to knock out before we can start Song of the Elves. The easiest and the first one I'm starting with is going to be Making History. I can start it by talking to Jorl here. And then after that, we'll do Morning's End Part 1, Morning's End Part 2, and then we are all green lights to start the Song of the Elves quest. So, let's go ahead and get started with this one. If we have any boss fights, I might throw some clips of that in there as well. Yeah, let's get to it. Okay, that was a fast quest, but it was interesting. Let's go ahead and finish it up here. We'll talk to Jorl and give him the letter from the king, and that should finish our quest. So, with this quest completed, we're now able to start Morning's End Part 1, which is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to check the wiki and see what items we're going to need. We'll get those together, and then we'll get started with Morning's End Part 1. So before I could do Morning's End Part 1, I needed to do Sheep Herder, which is, well, a pretty stupid quest. But it was really quick, and it's 4 quest points. That's really solid. So we're at 169 now. I don't know how much Song of the Elves gives, but between the next 2 and Song of the Elves, I think we'll be right at ready for Barrow's Gloves. So that's awesome. Okay, and there it is. We have completed Morning's End Part 1. We got 40k Thieving XP. Happy about that. And our quest points are now up to 171, so that is great. We are now clear to go to Morning's End Part 2. So far, I'm liking the story. I do hate navigating around the elf area. I just don't enjoy that very much, but the story is good. So let's go ahead and take on Part 2, and we'll check back in. Checking in at Hespori for no compost bucket. After the final Dawn quest, you get access to these roots, which give you demon tears, and they're worth a decent amount of money right now, so if I have some AFK time, I've just been clicking on one of these and walking away. Just cough up the compost bucket. That's all I'm asking. That's all I want. I didn't have enough time to do Morning's End Part 2, so I decided to just do a few Barrows runs instead, in my new shiny Infinity gear. Oh my goodness, I will definitely take that. Not bad. Yeah, this Barrows distraction was kind of necessary for me because real life is a little bit busy right now, and I'd like to be able to focus on the quest when I do it and hopefully just do the quest in one sitting. So if I don't think I have enough time to do the quest, I've just been doing something random that makes me a little money, and this time it was Barrows. Okay guys, there it is, the end of Morning's End Part 2, and I am so happy that this quest is done. I hated this quest, absolutely hated it. Even with a guide, it sucked. Honestly, I don't have a single clue how anyone was able to do this without a guide. With that completed, we have all the requirements we need for the Song of the Elves quest, which means we'll be able to get started on that soon. I am looking forward to it. I really hope that it doesn't have super frustrating puzzles like Morning's End Part 2, but regardless, we're doing the quest. We're going to get it done, and then we're going to get to enjoy all the new content. Killing these dragons is another one of the distractions I've been getting up to when I have some free time. I bought full Infinity. I should have bought full Dagon High, but the Infinity looks amazing, and I just feel like having full Infinity is self-improvement. Another thing I got was the Dragon Hunter wand, and it works great here. I definitely think we'll be able to use that in future content somewhere. But yeah, these guys have great drops, and it's a good way for me to train magic and make a little money at the same time, so I can't complain about that. Okay, guys, we have all the items, all the requirements, and we are here talking to Edmund to start Song of the Elves. I'll be checking in at any of the major points in the quest. I don't know what those will be yet, but any of the big fights or anything, I'll make sure to record that. And yeah, it's listed as very long, so I'm expecting this to take me quite some time, but we do have the advantage of having the guide, so let's get into it. So we just finished riling up all the people in the city to hate the king, and then we just fought. There was like two battles for this part of the quest. You fight in west and then in the east, and once you've defeated everybody, we get this cool cutscene. So far this quest has been great. I mean, there's been a lot of dialogue, but the dialogue has nice reminders for all the other quests you've done. So I like that they did that. Yeah, I'll be checking back in. So the next part of the quest was for me to go to the Grand Library. And getting there was super cool. I enjoyed that part, but once you're inside, you are greeted with a giant, super long puzzle, similar to the one that they had in Morning's End Part 2. And this one was much longer. Even with the guide, it took me forever to do that puzzle. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend that puzzle. But hopefully that's our last puzzle. Super cool cutscene here. We are under attack, so what we did was we joined forces with all of the other elf leaders and some dwarves, and our plan was to seal up this tunnel. And if we could seal it up, then the bad guys couldn't get in and free the evil elf god. But now we have to fight them. So my goal for this part is to keep the aggro of all of the enemy elves off of our barricade so they don't get through. And I've got a little timer there. I've got to do this for 4 minutes. If they break the barrier, then you lose. If you die, then you lose. But I'm not taking a lot of damage, so I don't think I'm going to die. But the annoying thing with these elves is they don't maintain aggro. You have to keep hitting them. And they continually respawn, so you can't just kill them all either. They do also appear to be immune to venom, which is kind of frustrating, but we're going to get this done. We're going to defend the gate. Oh no. No, no, no. Oh my gosh. It was supposed to be simple. I failed it. Okay, I succeeded this time, and then after the 4 minutes, they still break through the barrier. This isn't good. Oh no. They got our friend. Here I am. I'm ready to mess this guy up. That girl has been with us since like the very beginning of this quest line, and he just one-shot her. So I think it's time for us to fight. So this guy has a couple of different special attacks. His normal attack is just melee, so keep protect from melee on and you won't take any damage. The next attack though is a stun with a spear, and you need to switch your prayer to range really fast or you take a decent chunk of damage. And then he has one more, which I'm not super concerned with, and that's he throws a potion and your stats get drained by 5, but it's capped at 5, so it's not the end of the world if that one hits you. Anyway, let's get him killed. Got him. Okay, so we killed him. Oh, here's the big boss. Oh no. There's the fragment. That's the piece of the evil elf god. And I guarantee he's just gonna let it loose. He's gonna let it go. Yeah, he just freed it. So I don't think I have enough supplies or any idea of a strategy on how to fight this boss yet because I haven't read that part of the guide. So I'm going to take a peek and then I think I'm going to teleport out here and regroup. Yeah, I think that's the best plan. Okay, so I have my absolutely meta infinity robes on and I've got the Dragon Hunter wand because it can auto cast Ancients and it does give us a damage buff. So the strategy is we use Protect from range. As long as we stay a decent way back from the boss, she won't melee us. So she has a few different special mechanics. The first one, she will bring you towards her, and all you got to do is run away. If you don't run away, she starts meleeing you, and you're going to take a lot of damage. That's this mechanic here. So I just step back, I don't take damage, and everything's okay. The next one she has is she spawns clones. And when she spawns these clones, we have to find the one that's the lighter color. Whatever clone is the lightest color, we just attack that one. So I see this one is lighter, I hit it, and we're okay. And then she goes back to just being by herself again. So we can keep damaging her here. We do take some chip damage through prayer, but it's not a lot, and the blood spells help keep us topped up. On this phase, we have to switch to the darts and hit the pillars of light or whatever those things are. If we don't, they start healing her, and later on, those scale up. So as her health drops, each one of those mechanics gets worse. Here's the scary mechanic. You cannot dodge this one. So you have to just have your health as high as possible. With the Ceradomin Bruise, you can have higher than max HP, and so you won't die. But the guide says just don't focus on damage after that until you can clear that mechanic, because you're gonna die if you do. So that's what we're doing, and then they just restart. So she will get progressively stronger as we go, and a little bit more mechanics get layered on, a little bit more damage. But the main thing I have to do is just make sure that my health is above 99 when she gets to that undodgeable, horrible mechanic at the end, and we'll probably be okay. So, wish me luck. Okay, I think she's low enough this time. If I can get my health up, yeah, we're at 115. I think she's low enough this time that I'm not gonna brew all the way back up. I'm just gonna brew a little bit for the chip damage and try to take her out before we get to another undodgeable attack. Hopefully this works. Go, 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 go. Got her. Awesome. Awesome. My first attempt. Oh, I'm super stoked. We got her. So yeah, now this guy's blaming me for killing his god, but maybe he'll come around eventually. I don't know. It doesn't matter because I already won. Um, the cutscenes in this quest are amazing. Guys, I can't even tell you, between the puzzle and all the steps, I didn't know RuneScape had a quest this long. I didn't know that there was quest content this complicated. Um, to be other than the puzzle, I absolutely loved this quest. Um, the story, just getting to see all the different cutscenes, the fights were fun. This was awesome. Just really, really did not like that puzzle. um, but yeah, we're finishing up our dialogue here, and I think we'll go maybe straight to the city. We'll unlock the city after this. Let's see. Okay, they're letting me in. They are letting me in the city. That means we have completed the Song of the Elves, and we now have access to all the content in the Elf City. Let's see this completion screen. Nice. We get a ton of XP for this as well. I'm sure we're gonna get some levels here. Yeah, I am so happy to have this one done. I'm not even sure, guys, when I got to that puzzle, if I wasn't making a video series, would I have continued with that quest? I don't know. I don't think I would have. So, old school RuneScape self-improvement made me self-improve, if that makes sense. Yeah, we're raking in some levels here, which is really nice. That's a nice reward. 87 wood cutting. I would like to get to 90 eventually for redwoods, but we have access to the city now. If I can do Song of the Elves, you can do Song of the Elves. Go give it a try. So, as per normal, let's go ahead and take a look at our gains so far. One thing I didn't show any clips of was me doing the rune crafting mini game, so I did get quite a few rune crafting levels there. But I'll put those gains up on the screen and we can take a look at those. We got quite a few gains just from the quest, and we can check out. I just want to see the green name. I want to see the green name for Song of the Elves. The other thing, guys, is we now have more than enough quest points to finish a recipe for disaster. And let's see how many we have for recipe for disaster. We just have a few. Now, I'm not going to rush off and do that right now because I don't need them for my next video, which is going to be the gauntlet. The gauntlet requires 0 items, so I'm not going to do that yet. Let's go back and take a quick peek at everyone's favorite item set, the watermelons. I didn't do as much farming this time as I normally do just because I was busy, but we did get quite a few watermelons. Yeah, that's a healthy stack right there. 16,800 watermelons in the bank, and it will continue growing. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, please subscribe, and check back in for the next video, The Corrupted Gauntlet.